Hi, I'm Heather Handyside, and I'm here to talk to you today about the greatest, most powerful force on Earth. Now, am I talking to you about gravity? Is it God? Is it America's weird fascination with the Kardashian family? Though that is great, no, that's not it. I'm here to talk to you about a mother's love for her child and our almost pathological need to keep the memories of that child and to track them and keep them safely throughout their lives, to keep the history of our children. And so I'm here today to talk to you about BabyFace. BabyFace is a website where moms can go to keep the history of their children through pictures, photos, videos, PDFs, where the history of their child will be in a safe place in a chronological order that they can refer back to. So if you're asking yourself why I'm here today, because Heather, geez, you spent 72 hours at Startup Weekend, you're missing 72 hours, precious hours right now of your child's life. Well, I am here because of my son, Owen. He was born 6 years ago, and he may be the most photographed child on the planet. I have an iPhone, my husband has an iPhone, we have thousands of pictures, hundreds of videos. He's the only grandson on my side of the family, so everyone has pictures and photos of Owen. Nana got an iPhone, and now she has his own personal paparazzi, right? So I know that there are all kinds of images like this of Owen out there, even within my family, but I can't really access them, and I can't really put, even if I could, I couldn't really put them in order in a way that really tells his history. Like, I don't have a way to keep his history and his memories, so it's almost like I'm missing something. For example, this was our Christmas card photo, and it took me about 30 minutes to find it because it was on a C drive, it was copied from a G drive, it was copied from a thumb drive a long time ago. So, as I was thinking about these things and talking over my friends a glass of wine, right about that time the Sophie Lee commercial, the Dear Sophie Lee commercial came out. And I don't know if any of you have seen it in here, but if you haven't, we're going to show you about a 20-second clip of it. Writing a little love letter to his daughter with all the best memories. It was an ad for Google Chrome, right, for Gmail. So this commercial, people had a visceral reaction. Somebody's heart like literally exploded. These are comments from Tumblr. You'll find all kinds of comments online from this one commercial. But what did it tell you to do? It told you to go and create an email account. So presumably I'm going to send thousands of emails to my son over the next 18 years. That does not work for me. So what BabyFace does is it takes that visceral feeling that you have of emotion about your child and it matches it in a place where you can easily chronicle your child's life. So you must say, well, Heather, you know, there must be something out there that you can use right now for that. And there are people playing in this space, but no one who does everything that we need done. So I've used them. There's backside one. I've used them. There's Facebook. There is YouTube, but it's like little pieces of Owen kind of scattered around the universe. There's no one place. So who is our market? Our market is moms like me who feel the need to really put all their pictures, their history of their baby in one place. And I'm here to tell you that this problem is not going to get smaller, it's going to get bigger. There's 4 million babies born every year. There was 120 iPhones sold last year. There's a lot of babies and a lot of pictures, and there's coming. There's just going to be more. So babyface.com is the application. We've created this website, and what a mom would do is she would simply log on, create a timeline for her child or each of her children, and it's very simple. It's similar to the Facebook app, which is very intuitive to everyone here. You simply create the timeline, log on, put a post, put a picture, put your feelings, put your emotions, and then post it, and it's all put in chronological order. Our revenue stream, we anticipate this to be free for a very basic package, but then to be based on a subscription model. Enhancement packages will be available if you wanted to increase or enhance the look of your site. And we also are going to be exploring ad revenue in the future. So this is the BabyFace team. Amelie and I in the back thought about this over many glasses of wine. And then we couldn't have done it without these fabulous guys, and we made a love connection with Jim and Kevin this weekend. So it's been a really great experience. So this is BabyFace.
Okay, so the problem you're trying to solve is that there's all this media that parents take of their kids, and it becomes overwhelming and disorganized and hard to keep track of. But how does this solve in a way that, like, you know, one of those competitors doesn't? I mean, does it automate it somehow, or does it make it easier to upload, or why does it make it easier for them to organize?
It's hard to explain in just 5 minutes, but it allows you to post things. Most of the sites don't capture video and photos and PDFs. They don't capture it in a timeline, so it's all in different folders. It's not easy to visualize. So many sites don't do video and photos together. They just focus on the photos and then a product at the end. This captures all the things that you need.
In
chronological order. Also, so you can think of it kind of as Facebook for kids. But Facebook is really like a shout out, right? Like, I'm on a boat, I like Sarah Palin or I don't, the Dan Fagan show, I never miss it, something like that, right? But BabyFace is very personal. This is you, it's about you, it's a mom's memories. So you'll have something on there where you could say, this is how I'm feeling today, you know, I'm so scared about my pregnancy. So that's personal. But you also might want to put your baby's picture up here. Look at him, he's born. And you could have the ability to post that to Facebook, capture the comments, and bring it back. There's nothing out there that does that.
It's like journaling almost.
It's almost like journaling with the option, like that all of us do, to put our lives and the things we're proud of out there on Facebook, or whatever else you choose.
So the biggest thing here is that it's targeted towards the child. So, I mean, yes, a parent can go and create a Flickr account or post something like that, but with BabyFace, what they can do is they can actually add their children to their account, and so they can then leave messages for their children, and they can have like milestones, and they can take pictures of things. And so then later you can go and you can see exactly what you posted for each child. Whereas with Flickr, you just kind of see all your pictures, but you could say like, oh, I want to see Owen's pictures, or I want to see Jimmy's pictures, and things like that. And eventually you're going to be able to add additional people to this, so like grandparents can come on, or your close circle of friends can come on, and they can post things to your child as well.
So for the child, him or herself, they can go back.
Yeah, so later,
and look at the post.
Yeah, if you could hear a song that your grandmother used to sing to you after she passed on, I mean, that would be one thing. But if I could, just one more thing. All the other sites out there, and I mean, I know, men, that you have a very important role in creating children, but all of the sites have been created by men, and so they're just not intuitive, I don't think, to what women need, or what I'm looking for, what most moms are looking for. If I may.
What's your cost to develop this, and how are you going to make your revenue?
Well, we are really in phase 1 right now, which would be 1 to 3 months. We believe just by the power of mine and Amelie's mom network and through Facebook, that we can distribute this to about 15,000 users, of which I think about 2,000 would actually sign up. We got a strong mom network. So during that kind of beta testing time, it would be free and it's manageable. We have almost a working site that we've developed this weekend. So we can see what moms want, what works, what doesn't work, and we could develop a really good profile of the mom user. After that, I mean, I think it's very hard to predict how many people are going to visit this site, but I can tell you, based on the Pinterest model, that's, exactly our target audience, and they've exploded. So we think that there's a number of, streams of connecting with moms, and we think that having that 3-month period is going to really tell us a lot more about how many we can connect with. Our subscription model probably will initially be a very, a small amount of pictures and video you can upload for free, and then probably $4.99 a month. Which we believe moms who take their babies to yoga and buy $400 strollers and do all kinds of stuff for their babies, baby French, they'll pay $4.99 a month.
So that'd be the premier version, $5 a month.
That might be a mid-level version, and then we even have a premier version that's maybe $9.95. We're playing around with this, but we're going to wait and see what our sample size tells us.
All right, thank you guys.